Right, guys, I've got the Q&A. So I've got 10 of them here in front of me, so look, 10 in front of me. So the first one is, would you ever do, this is from Jack Lowry, would you ever do a seminar or just a training session with fans who also train? Would love that. I've done a few seminars in the past, and I've done a few privates with fans and obviously people who want to train, and obviously I would do seminars, you know, if I was travelling around the world, but it hasn't been like a main thing that I've been doing. I don't know why. Maybe it'd be better when I retire or whatever, but you know, it's nothing that I've never said no to. So, you know, I think it would be good, but I think it'd be more good to go like when I'm going around the world and that, you know, for people who don't meet me as much, because people in England are probably sick of the sight of me. So the second one is, right, this is a good one. It's quite serious ones as well. There's a few fun ones. Can you explain how mentally prepared, this is from Enzo Minicucci or something. Can you explain how you mentally prepared for the Gaslam fight after the Masvidal loss? A lot of people don't realise how important the mental side of combat sports is, and I'm sure your answer will help a lot of people. This is a good one because before I got defeated by Tyron Woodley, the last time I was defeated was years and years and years and years before that in Muay Thai. And just to carry on for so many years, just undefeated and beating these guys and playing. And even in Brazil, I got to like the #1 spot or some shit like that because I beat the former #1. And then I just thought it was unbeatable. My work ethic was never matched in the gym, in anything. And then to get to the title and be beaten and then take my first knockout ever in and inside the octagon and outside. I've never been knocked out in my life ever. It just really knocked me completely. And then there was a lot of other personal things in that, but you know, I don't know why it knocked me so much. It just really did knock me. Maybe it's like, I don't know, it really knocked me. But you know, fuck it. And I don't really know how I prepared for the Gaslam. I think I was quite scared. I think I was just scared of losing again, because I was thinking, I can't take 3 losses. That'd be hard to come back. Even though I would never quit or retire, I was thinking, oh, and especially Gaslam, the guy he is. Obviously, I'd seen the fight before with Adesanya, and I was like, wow, do you know what I mean? And I got a bit of hate off a few guys, a few fighters as well, like, because I said I was scared, you know, after Gaslam and that, and they were giving me shit. But it's one of them. If you think I'm scared of you, or if you think I'm scared of something, come and see me in the street for a fight, and come and fight me in the octagon, because you're gonna find out real quick. And if I can't beat you in the street, I'll put a bat straight over your head. Joking. So that was a good question. So the third one is J. Percy 1905. Other than Liverpool, wink, which victory meant the most to you in your UFC career? Probably the Cowboy one, because probably maybe between Cowboy and Gaslam. I haven't thought of these answers either, by the way. I'm just reading these out now as I go. But maybe Cowboy or Gaslam, because that's where I was doubted most. Like, I was doubted a hell of a lot by Cowboy. That was like my sort of introducing myself fight to the world, because before then I'd only had like 4 fights in the UFC. I wasn't really as known, and then, you know, everyone just like sort of just wrote me off against Cowboy. And then I think because of the fight Gaslam had had with Adesanya, and the fight of Gaslam, you know, he's beat he had such a close fight with Woodley. It's, you know, the fighter he is, people wrote me off there. So if I have to pick, I'll probably pick Gaslam. I'll probably pick my last fight, Gaslam. So that was a good question. Right, this is from Aaron. This is all serious tonight. This is like serious till. And I got like a ginger beer going on. I don't know what the fuck's going on there. So this one is from Aaron Kelly, TRFC. What round do you knock Izzy out in? Second round. This one is from Matt Gamble, 95. Darren Till, only questions should be, how did you become such a fucking legend? That's a nice one. I don't know, man. I just, people can take me serious or can they take me whatever, but if I'm on Twitter and mostly Instagram, I'm having a laugh and that, I'm just, whatever, you can't offend me with what you say, so let's just have some banter, let's talk shit to each other and have some fun times, and don't take yourselves too serious, just be you, innit? And so probably that's why I'm a legend, if I am a legend, but thank you very much, Matt. This one's from, well, his at username Snishka, something, Ramsey fan. Favourite MMA moment you watched as a fan? That would probably be Terry Etam's comeback. Obviously, I'm being biased here, but that would be Terry Etam's comeback. I think he fought in, it was either the MEN or, I think it was the MEN in Manchester when he'd been out for a hell of a long time. And I seen him in the gym every day working the guillotine, and then he came back and he finished the guy in 17 seconds in the first round at the guillotine, and that's when he come out the cage, and I know that Dana said to him, was like, we need to get you back in there straight away, like, you're my fucking favourite. That's what, like, Dana said to Terry, which is cool. I'm from the same gym, Terry, like, he started all this as well in the UFC, so that's probably my favourite. I know that little inside story as well. This is from Kane Tapscott, 91. What do you think about fights taking place behind closed doors, and would you do it? Right now, if both parties were tested beforehand, I see no reason why not. It's very, very simple. Very, 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 very simple, Kane. There should be no excuse or anything not to fight. So even though I gave the excuse, I was like, I want to fake an injury. It's never going to happen. If you can fight, you can fight. So you can fight behind closed doors, you can fight anywhere. There ain't no second guessing, second thinking on this. You can fight, you can fucking fight, and that's the end of it. And you can fight anywhere. This is from Anfield, 1892. He hasn't got a name. Should MMA fighters be paid more, especially UFC fighters with that Reebok deal? Yeah, obviously, stuff between me and the UFC, like, let's say, stuff between me and Dana is between me and Dana, personal stuff. But this is probably one thing I will come out and say. I do believe MMA fighters should be paid some more money. I don't believe, trillions and millions and billion, whatever. Just what they're worth, like a nice piece of the pie. Like, I was selling out main events everywhere for the UFC, a big star on the roster. And, it's nice just to get a cut of the pie, not to have to worry about so much stuff. Because people think, oh, this fighter's earning so much per fight. But if a fighter hasn't got like me, you see me, I'm sort of what you get is what you see type of guy. So that scares a lot of sponsors off, but it also attracts sponsors. It's sort of like a Marmite thing. So I've lost sponsors and gained sponsors through it, yeah. And so if I'm earning however much for a fight, that has to last until the next fight. Then I don't know if I'm going to get injured or, so that has to last. And I'm a guy who likes to spend money. I like to eat food, a lot of food. I like to buy watches. I like a nice car, clothes and that. I've earned that right. I've put my body through a lot. This is a new set of teeth for a reason. I had no teeth, they got knocked out. I'm deaf in this ear. I've got bad knees. I won't be able to walk properly in a few years. That hand is permanently destroyed. So, I've earned that right. But I do believe Reebok should be paying more and the UFC should pay a little more. But that's not a thing I like to talk big on openly. I'd rather have that conversation, me and Dana, man to man. So, that's where I'm at with that, right? What how's this got in here? This is from Warren, 1867. Can't believe this is in here, to be honest. Would you shag Carol Baskin? Oh, fucking hell. Yeah. 5 beers in and yeah. So, alright then, let's move on. This is from Joris VV. What's the first thing you're going to do when you can go outside and socialize again? Truthfully, right? I've got this Cuban cigar in the refrigerator, the fucking refrigerator for the Americans, and I'm gonna go outside to, the dock, the sea, and I'm gonna spark that and probably smoke that. Just as like a little, oh, we all got through, but there's nothing to get through, just stay at home, see one person or the other, and that's it. I don't want to get too much into that, but that's probably what the first thing I will do. And that was it. So that's the 10 questions. So let me count that. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that was the 10. So it's 11 minutes in. So if you're fucking bothered to stick around for 11 minutes, thank you. I got nothing else to say. I'll start doing these Q&As. I'll do the more serious with these Q&As, so people who actually want to get an insight, because I have enough fun on Twitter and Instagram and stuff like that. So, I will start doing them regularly, and let's get some good questions out there, because